talking me.
For the last topic of the day, Call of Duty, 2021. It looks like some images were leaked.
Yeah.
Now I mean we literally just got freaking Cold War. Call of
Last
Duty
year.
Cold War, yeah, but it was like towards like the very end of the year, right?
They release one every single year, though.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just like, okay, Call of Duty, they got some leaked images. Of course, they're doing a lot of pulling, but they do have some of them. So they're like mostly like drawings and different type of shit like that. A couple of like random images that I feel like I've seen before, or like they look like images I've seen on like Battlefield boxes.
Yeah, they look
that.
like Call of Duty World War, World at War, or World War II, or whatever images. So this clearly, from these images, bro, these are clearly going back to World War II. Like, it's obvious. And when they did that little teaser for Warzone,
yeah,
they had the guys escaping. They just won the game, and then like one of them gets sniped out of nowhere, and then they zoom over to this like redhead chick with like a Mosin Nagant or whatever, like an old World War II weapon.
Right,
You're sniping them. She's like reloading. It's like, okay, clearly that's for Vanguard, and it's World War II. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, does World War II, them going back to like World War II, their like original roots, Call of Duty kind of thing, does that excite you at all? Does World War II era get you a little more excited, or would you rather be more futuristic? Like, I know you ain't the biggest Call of Duty guy, but I'm just saying, like, where's the direction here for the fans? Are the fans excited about going back to World War II, or would they rather wish it was going more futuristic still?
I think futuristic kind of gives it like a different allure. You know what I mean? Because you just have like, you can go anywhere with futuristic stuff. You can create all kinds of shit. So it's up to your imagination where you want to go with the futuristic stuff. It doesn't have to be something that we truly have right here and now. You know what I mean? So I think the futuristic aspect would allow you to open up for like crazier stories or anything like that, or just like more epic stuff going on, teleportation,
even original
and different
stories,
shit like that. Yeah, just original stories. Not even trying to follow, like real life things that happened in the past and stuff like that. So I would prefer futuristic. I do know that there's a niche for like the old stuff, like the World War II stuff and everything like that. So I mean, I wouldn't put it past it. I felt like Cold War's zombie kind of felt like if you were playing like old like World War II type stuff.
It's supposed to be
with
because
the
it's
way the
Nazis.
landscape and
It's
stuff.
Nazi zombies, right? Yeah.
So I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think I would like where a story would go if you were to give me more futuristic. You see a lot of cool stuff. Like I thought that the gun that Bloodsport used in Suicide Squad was dope as shit.
Dude, that was so sick.
That shit was sick.
And his
as fuck.
arrows too.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Like
whole
his
character
whole
was
arsenal.
sick, man.
Yeah,
It was
his whole
dope.
arsenal, but
He
just
just kept
that one
adding
gun.
attachments, and like constantly changing. It was
Right,
sick.
he just had all them pieces, and it was just modifying it to
sick,
like this
dude.
big ass gun, just
It's the
off these little
dopest
hip
thing.
pieces. But like that type of stuff is the shit you would see in like a
You
futuristic.
can't do
type
that
of
in
war
World War
game.
II,
Right.
right? Yeah.
You can't do that. So that would be the cool stuff that I would like
I agree.
to see. So
I agree, man.
For
Like-
me, futuristic stuff would be way more preferred.
I agree. Like, I'm a fan of history. Like, I even taught history in middle school, you know that.
Right.
So I enjoy history. I enjoy World War II. It's a fun era to study. But, I mean, we've all stormed the beachhead, man. Like, we've all done it. We've all played that game, right? We've all been there. We've all fought Nazis. We've all shot Nazis. We've shot Nazi zombies. Like, we've all done it kind of before. And I agree with you. Like, World War II boxes you in. Like, if you go back to an era that we've already had in our history,
Yeah.
then you box yourself into those guns, you box yourself into those things. And I've always really enjoyed like the newer Call of Duties because the guns just feel beefier, they feel meatier, they hit different than like those old guns.
Right.
And like that's always what I've enjoyed a lot too. And then yeah, dude, you can explore way more new interesting ideas. You can add tons of cool futuristic things like it's totally fun, having an RC bomb. Like, you can't do that back then, right? Like, it was just cool having cool things like that.
Right,
you can't
right,
do
right.
that. And so, I don't know. I agree, man. Like, I wish futuristic was more the direction they went with these games. Because I played Call of Duty World War II. I believe it was called. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, it felt boxed in. You know the kind of guns you're gonna get. You know the kind of tanks you're gonna see.
Yeah.
You know the kind of planes you're gonna see. You already know it all already. You know, and like it's a cool era. But so I'm a little disappointed, man. I don't really know what they can do different here than what they kind of already did with World War II, Call of Duty World War II.
Yeah.
I just don't know what they can do different. So I guess we'll see. But definitely not as excited for this one. Once I found out what it was, I'm not as excited for it.
And I mean that may change.
Yeah, I'll have to see what they do.
It could be a reason why it looks that old. You know, maybe you're traveling back. Maybe
there's time travel or something.
Like yeah. And you're doing stuff like that might, you know, make things different or something like that. You know, that might be an interesting story. You know, some World War II, soldier who gets like, you know, comes across some teleportation device or something like that and accidentally gets teleported to the future, where he's fighting in some, you know, war with like futuristic shit, and he's got this old gun, but you get to like, you know, grab the new guns and adjust to the way things are and stuff like that. Or
you start off with old guns and you can find new guns. That's cool.
Right. Yeah. But, you know, who knows exactly where it'll go.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll leave it to see. But, you know, as you said before, I'm not like a big Call of Duty guy. Right. So I don't really, you know, I'm not going to be really like super invested in this or whatever. I was just, when I was thinking of like the World War II stuff, I was looking up Medal of Honor VR, Above and Beyond, to see if that was like doing anything. But it's right now it's only on PC, so you can't even play it on like PSVR or anything like that. So you can play it on like Oculus and stuff. So that's one game that I've been waiting to see if it would ever hit, you know, PlayStation's VR. So and that one's got that World War II feel, but it was different, you know, because you're playing in VR, so it's different.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. You don't care about the era. You're playing like a fully fleshed out AAA. It's not fully AAA in its graphics, but as good as you can get AAA for VR.
That's solid in the
VR,
story, you know?
that has a solid story, right? Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, I want to see, you know, how it goes. Basically, with that one, I might see if my father-in-law might be looking to get it or something like that, because he's got an Oculus Quest. Yeah. So, you know,
try it out, see what that's like. It's got to be pretty immersive, man. It's got to be cool.
Yeah, it's got to be cool. But yeah, so anyways, that was it for the topics we had this week. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the watchers, the listeners. If you haven't subscribed yet, you've made it this far. I don't know, put something down in the comments, like a howdy do or some shit like that. Something weird as fuck.
Howdy do, man. Howdy do.
People would normally put in there or whatever. But yeah, so we appreciate you guys. And we'll catch you next week. Deuces.
Peace.
See you.
I love you, me.